Unlike him, you've already picked out a car.
And months of research must have brought you to this point. And you must be thinking that the hard part is over, right? Wrong, because it's only going to get a little more complicated, all thanks to these two cars right here.
That's right, because if you buy a Kia Sonet or a Hyundai Venue, you're going to have to still choose from a number of transmission options. You can pick a manual with 6 speeds, a manual with 5 speeds, an intelligent manual transmission.
Or better yet, you could just get a dual clutch transmission or a DCT. Confused yet? Because I sure am.
And there's only one way to figure out exactly how to get rid of this confusion.
Yeah, ride around everywhere on a bicycle like that guy over there.
Nope, that's not happening.
Arey, come on, dude. I'm sure you'll rock those fluorescent green trousers.
No chance!
So most of us want to do away with the hassle of the clutch. The question is, what will it be? The wallet-friendly iMT or the tech-heavy DCT?
So, first things first, this is what it says in the script. So, what is an iMT?
Okay, an iMT, very simply put, let me just tell you what it stands for first, is an intelligent manual transmission. Yeah.
Intelligent.
Yeah.
Fancy.
Think of it this way, it's the best of both worlds. It can give you the convenience of not having to press the clutch every now and then, and at the same time it gives you the pleasure of rowing through gears. I mean, it just gives you more control.
So how does an iMT work? Sitting under the gear lever are 3 key components: the intention sensor, hydraulic actuator and transmission control unit. When you need to shift up or down, the intention sensor in the gear lever sends a signal to the TCU. The clutch then engages or disengages by itself. You complete your shift and the work is done.
Alright, so what you're saying is when I'm out on a highway, I don't really have to wait for the gearbox to shift down every time I want to overtake, right?
Exactly, spot on. Because, okay, let me explain it with a live example. So, suppose we're out on a highway and suppose we're in the 5th gear like I am right now. I can just lift my foot off the accelerator and go straight into 2nd. It rev matches, does all the work for me, and I just get back on the throttle. Easy peasy.
Okay, but do me a favor, don't ever shift from 5th to 2nd, please. Please, I can feel the pain of the gearbox when you do that.
Right.
And also when you put an automatic transmission in manual, it sometimes just shifts up and down the gears all by itself.
That's a pain.
Yeah.
So that's not something that's going to happen here, because what you can do is, if you're in 2nd gear, you can keep it in 2nd, rev it all the way up to the 6,500 RPM red line over here, and theoretically you can be at it all day.
So first it was the shifting from 5th to the 2nd gear thing, and then now it is staying on the red line all day. This guy has no mechanical empathy whatsoever.
You got any more questions?
Yeah, so one last question, the most important one. I'm sure this is the question that each and every one of our viewers are wondering as well. Is this as fast as a DCT?
I was waiting for this one. I want to explain that, but before that, can you get me a car with
DCT.
Oh, why yes, Raunak, I can, because we just left one at the first location where we started from. Now this is what I'm talking about. Faster, smooth shifts, and you don't really have to worry about going up and down the gears in traffic.
Yeah.
But you were right about shifting down and having the flexibility of being able to shift down on a highway while overtaking.
Trying to overtake, so yeah. Exactly, that's my point.
What we're saying is that an iMT does make the regular manual transmission seem like an unnecessary hassle. But the bigger question is...
So, you'd rather have an iMT over a DCT?
You know what? Okay, I see where you're coming from. The question is valid. There's a reason why DCTs are so good. They're great, obviously. But at the end of the day, I don't know. I mean, the more time I spend with an iMT, the more I'm getting convinced that it's just the best of both worlds. The best of an automatic and a manual.
But then again, an iMT is not as fast as a DCT, is it?
You'd be surprised, but the Sonet iMT is actually about 0.3 seconds faster than the DCT to 100 kmph. It's 11.68 seconds versus 11.94 seconds.
The point is that, you know what, IMTs might actually be the real deal. They should be around to stay because I think they make a lot of sense. And let me explain that with a few points. Take the Kia Sonet for instance.
Okay.
If you compare the DCT version, the 1 liter turbo, and the iMT version, the 1 liter turbo, the difference is almost a lakh. So essentially you'll be spending 1 lakh less if you bought an iMT versus the DCT. Think of what all you could do with 1 lakh rupees.
But also, if you spent that 1 lakh, you'd have one hand free. Think of everything you could do with that one free hand.
This is such a bad counterpoint.
No, don't multitask while driving.
There's obviously the cost benefit. One more thing that I really need to bring to your notice is that, think about it this way, an IMT has fewer moving parts in it compared to a DCT. So I'm not saying that DCTs are unreliable and that they break down, but at the end of the day, 4 years hence, 5 years hence, you'll be spending a lot less on maintenance and repair bills on an IMT than you would be on a DCT.
Cheaper running costs is always a good thing.
Exactly. Final point that I'm going to make, not clincher, is that the IMT is more fuel efficient than the DCT.
Wow, Raunak, more fuel efficient you say?
Yeah.
By how much, may I ask?
Why not?
I'm sorry?
Why not?
Huh?
0.1 kpl.
0.1 kpl.
It's not much, but it's more.
Hey, but yeah, technically it is more, and more is more. So yeah, I'll give you that one.
Yeah, there you go.
All that said, there's no taking away from the fact that DCTs are smoother and even less hassle than an IMT, and thereby less tiring. But these affordable DCTs aren't as zippy and fun. So in the end, the IMT still keeps its appeal.
Yeah, I'm almost convinced. Like, I'm almost there. So imagine there is a hill and I'm on top of that hill and I just need a push. So yeah, how about we?
You want to be pushed off the hill.
Yeah, I just need a nudge onto the other side, onto the IMT side of the wall. Let's just circle back to the Venue, and then I just want to drive it one more time before I make up my mind. Okay, I get it. So yeah, that was Raunak's little TED talk. Hope you liked the video. Thanks a lot for watching PowerDrift.
And if you haven't already, please like, share and subscribe. It will mean a lot to us.
Did you say subscribe?
Subscribe.
Subscribe kare channel ko. And also let us know what your take is on the whole IMT versus DCT thing.
There's only one take. Who wouldn't want to save some money?
I sure would like to save some money. I'm really short on money, by the way. Yeah. And by the way, do you think I can stall this? Because I'm pretty sure I can.
You cannot stall this.
I almost stalled it when we were driving it in the traffic before.
That's not possible.
How about I started from the third gear?
Why would you start from the third gear? What's wrong with you?
Just to stall it. And what's wrong with me? Well, the jury's still out on that.
Whack job.
What job?